Well, you're going to be really kind of like surprised, but no, I had this in my cupboard. Somebody made it for me a couple of years ago, and I thought, well, I'm going to be crowned tonight, so I need something kind of reasonably majestic. I can't really wear a pair of bunny ears if I'm going to stick a crown on it. So I got this out the cupboard, added a few bits and pieces, and voila, here it is. Giggy's at home because I felt it'd be a bit stressful for him. I mean, it's kind of stressful for us, you know, when it's 500,000 people on the streets. So I actually kind of let him bow out of this one. But he was out earlier in his Halloween costume, but I think it might be a little much. It's such a plethora of creativity on Hollywood Boulevard because I think Hollywood is filled with all these type of people that really want to express themselves. And West Hollywood, it's a perfect venue. So it's an incredible night here. 500,000 people on the streets is like... It's a night to be remembered. It's been an unbelievable year, really, getting my star on the Walk of Stars. I'm cutting the ribbon for the AIDS walk and everybody marching with me, you know, to find a cure for AIDS. There's been so many wonderful experiences, and this certainly is going to be one of the things that's going to be kind of punctuating my life, you know, because you look back at these things and you think, wow, it's just a wonderful honor. And also to be supported by West Hollywood. We've opened our new restaurant, you know, Pump here. And I'm very supportive of the LGBT community and, you know, spokesperson for GLAAD and everything. So, yeah, I can't, you know, also forget the importance of, you know, why, you know, West Hollywood is such a great progressive city as well. You know, because not everybody's as fortunate to be in a city or a state that has, you know, equal rights like California. So we're like 32 states in, we're fighting every step of the way until every single person can be afforded, you know, the same rights. I know, what does that mean, the key to the city? I think if I get the key to the city, they should change the locks, really. But does that mean I can speed through the streets? What does it mean?
I would just go shopping everywhere and do everything.
Yeah, but what are the privileges? I just wondering, I mean, can you just kind of totally break every law? Because that could be a key I want to keep. But I don't know if I'm just spoiled here because it's Hollywood and people make such an effort. But in England, it's not such a big deal. And I think that's because also November the 5th is our Guy Fawkes night, which is a big night for us just 5 days later. So it isn't such a big deal. And also people don't dress up in costumes as much. It's more witches and goblins and ghosts, that kind of thing. So here it's just, you know, a smorgasbord, a plethora of just wonderful creative costumes. You see people walking down the streets, a tree, or, you know, you see fridges, I've seen me, I'm here as well. I'm here with my whole staff that clearly aren't mine, that are obviously going to try and get free drinks. But they've got hump written on them, not pump, so. Vanderpump Rules is starting on Monday. Bravo is going to be November the 3rd at 9 o'clock, and it is going to be fabulous and fast and furious and a lot of kind of, it just moves very quickly, that show. And everything about it, just, you know, the whole kind of, the energy behind it, it's really good. It's a great season, so I'm excited to see that. That kicks off on Monday. And then Housewives, I'm not allowed to say, but it's not that far behind, and then that will be our best season yet as well. Well, actually, I can't say that it's the smoothest season. No, I think it's still as, not explosive, but it moves in very many directions. But I felt like last season I was a punching bag, and I felt people didn't really kind of relate to that, and it didn't have a feel-good factor. I think this season of Housewives, it definitely has a lot of dramatic moments because I've witnessed them, but things that it really feels like there's some real situations here that people have very strong differences of opinion. Around last year, it kind of like, what's that all about, you know? And it was very upsetting me last season. But this season, I think it's going to be the best season yet. I think it's got so many factors in it that I've seen that I'm very excited about. I'm excited for both of them, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if in 6 months' time I can turn around and say both of them were the best seasons we've had. I think there are some renewed friendships that people would be happy to see. I think there's a couple of additions that I'm not allowed to mention that have really changed the dynamic in the group. And I just think what with the bling factor and the lifestyle and so many different things that I think it's really, I want everybody to watch. Anybody that didn't have a feel-good factor about last season, which I totally are with them because I hated it, I think they're going to be really, really happy with this season. Kyle's daughter's birthday tonight. I know she's around. And I haven't spoken so much. I've been working all day. To me also is very much I'm involved with my restaurants and, you know, I've got to keep my eye on the ball. But yeah, I'm sure a couple of them will pop in. Well, I've seen a couple of lookalikes already. but they have penises. Apart from that, they look very similar.
And
here it comes, the moment I've waited for, my entire